have my tea. I may die. Hey everyone, I am coming to you from my own home studio today, and my writing room. You can see all my shark stuff, my rat eating my chicken, you know, the things that are necessary for a writer to be creative and like, okay, I'm lying, this is just my random crap I collect. You can see my tarot collection right there. I showed that off in a video. And then if I tilt further, see that? That is my storyboard for my series. Anyways, today I wanted to talk to you about, it's a trope I hate. It's this domineering hero, and it pisses me off, I guess, when you read about these heroes, because they're spoiled, rotten, male chauvinist, entitled assholes. And there's nothing really redeeming. And so then you're irritated when the heroine, like, goes along with it. Because it's not real love and real romance. It's, he's manipulated and bullied her into it, if that makes sense. I know I'm probably just randomly ranting right now and just not making much sense. But it was something that really irritated me. And, you know, not all authors do that. I think it's more of an old trope that we're kind of leaning away from, is being bullied into things. And for me, it's a real trigger area, because there are many times in life, certain things trigger, you know, other people. We all have our triggers, and one of my triggers is being bullied and forced into things. And that lack of power and lack of control that comes with, you know, being forced into doing something you don't want, or being told that, you know, it's for your own good, or you don't know what you want, and so let me tell you what you want. And to me, that is just them's fighting words, okay? And it makes you feel, you know, bullied and cornered and stuff like that. And so when I run into a book that has that same sense of feeling towards the main character, it throws me in a state of like, Grr! And I find I get really frustrated and irritated when I'm reading those stories, because I'm like, dude, if she says no, she says no. And like, I think what a lot of authors are trying to do, it doesn't come off as, because there's a fine line between, there's something really sexy about a man or a partner, I don't care if male or female, whoever, but your partner, kind of someone taking control in a situation, but it's not forced. It's like, there's a state where you can tell, you know, when the heroine or the softer protagonist in the love relationship is scared and wants it, but something's holding them back, and you can feel that this is a longing of what they want, and then the other partner, who is the more aggressor, reads into that and pushes them in, you know, pulls them with them basically into this feeling. It's different than them saying no, back off, back off, back off, and being forced into like a kiss and an embrace, a sexual encounter, or even a relationship. So it's a fine line that a writer has to tread when you are trying to create that dynamic, because there is it balance, you know, it kind of goes back and forth in relationships. When you're building a relationship, there is a balance between the aggressor and the submissive in the relationship. And one day it could be this partner, and the other day it could be this partner. But there's a give and take in a really good relationship. And when you're writing a good relationship, you have to balance that out. And a partner for your character that is someone that your audience can fall in love with is not someone who bullies. That is not a proper dominant partner. That is a rapist, a mental, emotional rapist, not just physical one, but it's someone who is dominating and is a narcissist and takes over the situation and is not actually creating a developed partnership. Because in a good partnership, you have a sub and you have a dom. And we're not talking just in BDSM, but we're talking in any relationship. And that power shift does shift. The power of a relationship, one time someone is the dominant and the other's submissive, and it shifts. And every personality shifts. And so when you're writing a real relationship and a real attraction, you want a true dom and a true submissive, and let that power shift and balance with the character's own personalities. And you have to take into account, like, if she is someone who's used to getting her own way, being forced into a position, is it something that she's relieved to give up that control of self and be freed? Then that is a good situation for her to lose control and to be, gently led into it in a way somewhat manipulated, but it's something that she's sending off the signals, and as a reader, you are in a sense that she's welcoming to it, even if she's afraid of it. Or he, whoever your protagonist is. On the reverse, if it's something that she doesn't want to, or they don't want to give up control, and it puts them into a state of vulnerability, and it's not a good sense of vulnerability or balance, it is just fear and imprisonment, then you have lost that harmony and balance of creating the dynamic of a relationship between your characters. You can have two equally aggressive partners, you can have two submissive partners, but at some point one of them is going to become the aggressor, and you have to be careful how you write it, because either they have that rapist entitled attitude where they don't care what their partner wants because they're fulfilling their needs and pushing their desires and their wants onto their partner, or you are creating a nice harmony of that they're reading their partner and they're taking what is offered, even if it's subconscious, because they're in tune with their partner, and they will stifle their own needs because their partner comes first. That is someone that you can develop a truly impassioned relationship, and your readers can be truly impassioned over without causing that aggression, irritated, and continuing the trope of the barbarian lover with the fragile virgin. You can have equal partners and strength, and you can have a no means no, and a I'm not sure means we can explore it, that kind of thing. So that's my 2 cents on that trope, and that was a rather long tangent. And so until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.